The Supreme Court officially overturns Roe v. Wade, ending 50 years of federal abortion rights. On one side, relief, the other, complete outrage.
If today finally felt more like June, we've got July. Temperatures headed our way. What to expect?
Unlimited paid time off. If you had it, would you use it? Turns out it may not be everything you think it is. This is News for Now for Friday, June 24th. I'm Kay Ingram. The Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade, ending the constitutional right to an abortion in the United States. Due to that decision, abortion is about to become illegal in half of our states. There have been tears of joy and prayers from those who oppose abortion on moral grounds, and there are mounting protests from supporters of abortion rights.
What this means to women is such an insult. It's a slap in the face to women about using their own judgment to make their own decisions about their reproductive freedom.
Not all Democrats are celebrating this. Not all Democrats advocate for Roe and maintaining abortion. So we have an opportunity here as a party to bring people together on this issue and look to see how we can support women.
So the court's controversial but expected ruling gives individual states the power to set their own abortion laws without concern of running afoul of Roe, which had permitted abortions during the first 2 trimesters of pregnancy. New York City health officials are working to get more doses of the monkeypox vaccine. More than 100 people stood in line yesterday to get the vaccine, but the demand was so high, people had to be turned away midday.
You would expect that maybe they would have a bit more, vaccines ready for distribution, but it's great that at least this clinic does, and so they're doing what they can to accommodate a very large number of people interested in it.
Look, this is not a highly transmissible illness. It requires really close, prolonged, personal, often skin-to-skin contact, and there are precautions we can take to reduce risk. And so that's why we're messaging in a very specific way to the affected community, to the LGBTQ community, to men who have sex with men, because we know that this particular outbreak is highly associated with that community.
Health officials say that the city now has 30 confirmed cases of monkeypox. Doctors say that the incubation period can range from 5 days to 3 weeks. Meanwhile, in Brooklyn, an NYPD detective is out of the hospital after being hurt when a gunman fired into a police cruiser in Brownsville. But investigators say it doesn't appear the officers inside were the intended targets. It happened yesterday around 4:30 p.m. at the corner of Pitkin Avenue and Legion Street. Investigators say that the suspect tried to shoot a white vehicle, but the bullet hit the driver's side of the police car instead, hurting the detective. Police say the suspect got away, but they recovered a gun at the scene.
Too many guns on our street with too many bad people returning to our streets to do bad things to innocent people.
Police say it's unclear if the 26-year-old detective was struck by a bullet or fragments, or was hurt by broken glass from the shattered window. But again, he's been released from the hospital. Also new, there's a groundbreaking ceremony for the Stonewall National Monument Visitor Center in Greenwich Village. It's dedicated to telling the story of the LGBTQ rights movement. It'll be located next door to the Stonewall Inn. The nearly 3,700 square foot building is set to open in the summer of 2024. The Stonewall Rebellion is commemorated every year with marches across the country. Meanwhile, in Westchester, county-owned pools are now open for the summer season. Residents can go for a swim at Sprain Ridge Park and Tibbetts Brook Park in Yonkers and Saxon Woods Park in White Plains. The spray deck and aqua playground at Wilson's Woods Park in Mount Vernon is also reopening, but the wave pool is staying closed for now because of a possible ruptured pipe. The pools will be open every day from 11 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. through Labor Day. And a huge birthday is about to be celebrated at Luna Park on Coney Island. The Cyclone roller coaster is turning 95. There will be free entertainment, face painting, balloon art, and other surprises all weekend long. On Sunday, the Cyclone's actual birthday, the first 95 guests will get to ride the coaster for free. A cake cutting ceremony is also planned, along with appearances by local mascots King Henry and Sandy the Seagull. Next, E.T. the Extraterrestrial will be flying over the flight deck of the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum tonight. The Steven Spielberg classic is being screened tonight at sunset to kick off summer movie nights at the Intrepid. The movie series was supposed to start last month, but bad weather canceled a screening of Crimson Tide. Upcoming movies include Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, and Blade Runner. Next, a 10-year-old artist is making his solo New York City gallery debut. California-based prodigy Andres Valencia opened his new show No Rules today at Chase Contemporary in Soho. From San Diego, Andres has been painting since he was 5 years old. He creates large, dramatic, colorful paintings that are influenced by the likes of Picasso. His show in Soho features more than 35 works he's created over the last 2 years.
What do you want people to take away when they see your work?
I want them to be happy and like it because I made it just for them to see it.
Andres' paintings are currently selling for between $20,000 and $50,000. His show in Soho runs until July 21st.
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa, and a beautiful June afternoon after a couple of not so great June days. Temperatures very comfortable into the evening. Of course, still a lot of daylight. That sunset at 8:31, so it's going to be a nice one. 74 degrees through 8 p.m. by 11 o'clock, mainly clear skies down to 71. It will be a mild start, 66 degrees for the low in the city, a few 50s north and west from Poughkeepsie, Sussex, Monticello as well. Islip and Merrick starting off tomorrow into the 60s. Humidity, though, is going to creep up, as do the temperatures. And in fact, the heat index forecast showing that by the middle of the day, many areas already feeling close to 90 degrees on our way to actual temperatures close to 90 degrees. So stay cool.
And finally, summer is here, which means so is vacation time. Except for people who get unlimited vacation, meaning they can take off all year round. Except LX News is here to explain why having unlimited vacation isn't always what it's cracked up to be. Check it out.
Summertime, warm weather, a little slower pace, and of course, vacation season, which for workers means clocking out and taking their time off. But budgeting those vacation days can be kind of tricky, which is why one workplace benefit seems like gold: unlimited vacation. And it's a perk more and more young workers are looking for during the pandemic. In a 2022 Harris poll for Fortune, over 70% of Gen Z and millennial workers said unlimited PTO was a benefit that was important to them, with some going as far as saying they would even sacrifice a higher salary for unlimited time off. What does unlimited PTO actually look like for folks who have it? Well, let's start with a positive. It's a way to address a major issue many workers have struggled with over the past 2 years: burnout.
Prior to us having DTO, I did a lot of studies about how much time people were taking off, and they were only taking off on average about 7 to 8 days. That's not very much, and it was very concerning to us.
Nina McQueen is the VP of Global Talent at LinkedIn, and she helped usher in unlimited PTO at the company 7 years ago.
In the old model, you would have to earn your vacation like a little bit at a time in order to be able to take it. With DTO, there are no waiting periods like that. So the reception from employees is that it's great, and I think if we tried to take it out, there'd be an uproar.
This all sounds simple enough, right? But there's another piece of the equation. Do folks who have unlimited vacation actually use it?
Admittedly, I don't take a ton of days off in the first place.
David Vetter works at a Fortune 500 company that offers unlimited PTO and says when it comes to actually taking advantage of that benefit, well, it all depends on the attitude of the workplace.
My manager's actually been pretty upfront with saying, hey, you have this time, please use it.
If employees don't see their managers taking time off, or they feel that there's a frown when they ask for time off, that is going to make them not want to do it.
But also at the same time, it's not lost on me, and I don't think that it's lost on anyone else that I do think about, you say it's unlimited, but if I really take advantage of unlimited, are there going to be repercussions on the back end?
All right, friends, that's it for today's show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here next week on News 4 Now. See ya.